Hi folks, it's Evil here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We are fishing the saltwater of Buzzards Bay, folks. One of my favorite places to be. I'm here with Phil and Antonio, and today, folks, we are working the Stingnose Peanut Bunker. And I actually tipped mine with an eye drop for a little added extra scent and changed the fall a little bit. And we're fishing in about 30 feet of water right now. And we just set the hook on the first fish. There's a lot of activity going on here. Birds are diving. There's a lot of bait fish. Now we're not marking a lot of fish here, but there's a lot of activity with bait. So you know, oh boy, there's got to be some good fish around, and I think I've got a good one right now, folks. I don't know. It's either a big sea bass or a tautog, because they're pretty strong too. But it's my first cast in, working that sting nose, just bouncing it off the bottom. It's a sea bass. No, it's a tog. It is a tog. It's a tautog. You want to land it? It's a tautog. And I think it's a tautog in the net. That one might keep. This, folks, is called a tautog.
That might be a good one.
It looks like a good one. It looks like a good one. You can see my sting nose here. Let's keep my hand away from his mouth because they got chompers on them, folks. I mean chompers. I'll show you their chompers. Definitely, you keep my fingers away from those teeth. In fact, needle nose. Grab me a needle nose, Phil. Okay. You can see my eye drop in my bunker, and he's hooked just in the mouth there. Nice hook set, actually. See those chompers? Look at those chompers, folks. That's why I don't want my finger there. Definitely don't want my finger there. Okay. Okay, who's got the measuring stick? You got the measuring stick, Antonio? It's got to be 16.5 to keep. And we'll take a look at this fish. We're bouncing around out here, folks. Okay, so 16.5 inch. Get him out of the net. Take a look at that fish. You got one, Phil?
Got something.
You got something? Good. Okay, that's a tog. And I think he's gonna keep. He's 17 inches. That, folks, is a keeper tog. 17 right there. Nose on the board. That's a keeper.
Sea bass.
You got a sea bass? This guy's going in the box. That is not a keeper.
Not a keeper, no.
They got to be 16.5.
Yep.
I got to get my lure out of the net now. It's tangled in there a little bit. That's a nice, that was a female bass, eh? Look like?
Yep.
Nice. So that's going to be the ticket today, folks. Jigging these Stingnose Peanut Bunkers on the bottom and catching, hopefully, we're targeting sea bass, but hey, if the tog are out here, we'll take those too because they're also great eating. And I'm going to be tied up here for a minute getting this hook out of the net. All right, so I'm now out. That's my rig right there, folks. I've got the gold peanut bunker, and as you can see, I've got a chartreuse eye drop that I tipped it with. And I'll tell you what, when it comes to saltwater fishing, we use these eye drops freshwater. The saltwater fish love them. The sea bass, in fact, we use them on a hook for porgie, scups. Okay, but today it's all about targeting sea bass and bouncing these off the bottom. Now I'm running a 1 ounce gold Stingnose Peanut Bunker, but I probably should be running 1.5 ounces because with this wave and we're moving pretty quick, it would be easier for me to keep bottom with 1.5 ounces, but I'm gonna stick with this 1 ouncer as long as I can because I do like to go as light as possible, but sometimes you got to go heavier just to maintain that bottom contact. But anyhow, we're off to a good start. Sea bass and a tog, that's a good mix. Another hook set. Oh,
Oh my God.
you got a blue or a striper, Phil?
This ain't no sea bass.
You got a blue or a striper?
Yep.
Now, the reason we're using the gold Stingnose, folks, the peanut bunker, is because of the cloudy conditions today. Love using that gold color under these cloudy conditions.
This is gonna be a battle.
I think you got a striper or a blue. That's my guess.
Definitely. Oh, I see it on top of the water there for a second.
Oh, I had a hit too.
I just got a 1 ounce bunker.
I think you got to come on the other side of me, Phil. Wait a second.
Yeah, we're there
Yeah.
we go.
You got to come on the other side of me.
Okay.
This fish is going everywhere. I'll take your spot. No, he's there.
Oh, no,
There.
that's it.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yes, you got a good one. And Antonio, what did you lose? A sea bass? You just lost him, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. You talk about exciting, eh? Well, you never know what you're going to get, right?
Yeah. He's on top of the water. Yeah.
Fishing saltwater, you never know what you're going to get. But look at the birds diving here. I'm going to take a cast out to those diving birds. They just showed up on us. Crank in. Take a cast out there. Did you see him yet?
Looking like a striper.
It is a striper.
Yep.
That might be a keeper striper, Phil.
It might be. It's not huge. Might be a good size.
He might measure. He just might measure.
Oh, he was my dragon crazy.
Yes, he was. They're strong, eh?
Unbelievable.
They're strong.
Yes.
Take your time, Phil. Oh, we need the striper net, Antonio. You got the striper net in the front? No? Where's the striper net? That's not the striper net.
This one's probably good, big enough for this.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. Let me bring my line in. Bring my line in. Oh, Antonio's got the striper net. I'll take it. I'll take it, Antonio. Thank you.
Just a little guy.
He might measure. He just might measure, Phil.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he just might measure.
Wow, what a fighter, man.
He's got a mouth full of Stingnose.
He does, yeah.
And something bit my, put an eye drop on.
Stingnose
That's a nice striper.
Peanut Bunker.
Oh yeah, where's your bunker?
It's in there somewhere.
Let me get my line.
It's not too bad. It's right in front.
Yeah, okay.
Right out of the way.
Measure him up, Phil.
Yeah.
He's got to be between 28 and 31.
Okay, Mr. Seabass.
He's not
under.
quite 28.
He's under.
He's just slightly under.
Yeah.
It's a lucky day for him.
Okay.
Okay? Lucky day for him. Goodbye, Mr. Striper. He was just
I gave that a
slightly,
9.0 dive.
slightly undersized. Wow.
That was awesome.
He nailed that bunker, eh?
He did, yeah. Just a small bait. Surprise. 1 ounce.
No, that looks like
gold.
ounce. You got 1.5 ounces, Phil. That's 1.5 ounces.
I think it's 1 ounce, but
Let's see. Leave it there. Let's take a look. I'll show you mine. So you're not running it with a, you're just running it plain, right?
yeah, it's not tipped. No.
Yeah, so you don't need to tip. I mean,
Yeah.
I mentioned that I tip
What
mine.
size is that? Ounce
That's
and a half?
1 ounce.
Oh, 1 ounce. Okay. Yeah, we're the same.
Are they the same? No, yours
Oh,
is
this is a little bit wider.
yours,
yeah.
yours is 1.5 ounces. I could tell by looking at it.
Yes.
And that's what I was saying that I was thinking to switch to because
Well, it's a little bit deeper here, and we're moving a bit.
we're
so-
moving, it's deeper.
Yeah.
Definitely not as big as the one you just had, Phil. But it's something. It's not a tog, that's for sure. He's not fighting like a tog. He's fighting more like a small sea bass or a scup. There are some scup out here too, folks. And they will nail the bunker. I had a lot of line out because I only have that 1 ounce, and it is a scup. Yeah. Did he nail that or did he nail that? Unbelievable. Little fish like that going after that lure.
Love the side drops too.
They do. How's that for a start? Tautog, sea bass, striper, and scup.
Is that the proper order?
Proper order. Proper order, yeah, proper order. And all on the peanut bunker. You gotta love that. Well, you know what, folks? We're in for a great day today. Saltwater fishing. It's super, super exciting. You catch a variety of fish, and you never ever know what you're going to get nor how big. So if you've never tried saltwater fishing, by all means, folks, you got to give it a try. It really is a lot of fun. Wherever you're tuning in from, I want to thank you for spending time, bumpy time, little bumpy anyway, with me, Phil, and Antonio on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck, good fishing. What a start, eh?
Awesome start.
Awesome start.